What you write?
That bunting's seen better days.
Oh, it were in the cellar. It's been there since 1902.
How does it make you feel owning an antique?
Proud, I say proud. If this pub has stood here for 100 years, I see no reason why I shouldn't live just as long.
Is this all right? Because I don't think I can hold it up much longer.
Champion, here's the hammer.
Anyway, I'll see you later. I'm going to go and catch up on my scandal.
She doesn't want to see you.
5 minutes, Toyah, that's all I need.
She's not interested.
Look, I've flown all the way from Canada.
So? Fly all the way back?
Maria!
Nick, she means it. What is it with you, eh? Can't you see you've really hurt her?
I love her, Toyah.
No, you don't. No, the only person you love is yourself. Do you know, I was starting to believe all that stuff you were telling Maria. I thought you'd grown up and that perhaps you could make her happy. And all the time you're living with a girlfriend in Canada.
It wasn't like that.
It was exactly like that. So go back to Canada, Nick, because you're not wanted round here.
I'm not going anywhere, Maria. I'm going to stay down here till you come and talk to me. I mean it, Maria.
Peter, I've left the money on the top. Thanks. You all right? Well, I didn't get much sleep last night. Kieran's made another pass at me.
No!
Yeah, but this time, he said that if I told Peter, he'd say that I came onto him.
Peter wouldn't believe him.
Wouldn't he? Well, I don't know. I mean, they've been best friends for years and we've only been going out a few months.
Yeah, but Peter loves you.
Well, I think I'm best keeping it to myself from now on. I mean, Kieran will be gone in a few days. I'll just keep out of his way.
Suppose he makes another pass at you. Suppose he thinks you're going to tell Peter, so tells him first that you came on to him. What would Peter think then if he hadn't said anything?
I don't know. I don't know what to do at all. Hey, he's still waiting down there.
Yeah, well, I'm not interested.
Hey, I've never had a fella stand outside my house before. Oh, well, except the time when the police were staking us out because Bjorn Clary had legged it from Nick.
I will get tired soon and go home.
I suppose he doesn't, though. Suppose he stays there forever.
I know him. He'll have to go home in a bit and change his T-shirt or do his hair.
He's not like that.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, well, there's nothing wrong in taking pride in your appearance.
Oh, she's defended him now. Why don't you just put him out of his misery and let him in?
Don't listen to her.
Yeah, don't worry. He can stand out there for the rest of his life for all I care. Never want to speak to him again.
Hi, love.
Hi, I've got to get off in a minute. I've got that big party at the Rovers.
Where's Kieran gone?
Oh, I don't know. I nipped out to get some milk and he'd gone when I came back.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's thoughtful of him, innit? You know what? He probably just wanted to give us a bit of time on our own, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, have I told you lately how wonderful you are?
Not lately, no.
No? Well, you are. Because, you know, I know this is a small flat, and I know you weren't expecting Kieran to land on us, so, you know, thanks, love.
What for?
Because you made him feel welcome. There's lots of people that wouldn't have done.
Like Jessica?
Yeah, like Jessica. She used to hate having people staying, you know. Unless, of course, I'd gone to sea, they got blonde hair, they were 6 foot, and they answered to the name of, Tony.
Peter.
Hmm?
I would never cheat on you. You know that, don't you?
Yeah, I know, love, yeah.
No, I mean it. I know you said stuff about the way I am in the bar with the customers, but it's just all part of being a barmaid. I love you. And I would never, ever do anything to hurt you.
Love, I know you wouldn't. You're nothing like her, believe me. Do you know what? Can I tell you something?
What?
No, I can't.
Oh, come on. Of course you can. You've got to tell me now.
Okay. Well, the other morning, right, I woke up early, and you were asleep. And I just lay there and I looked at you. And you looked very beautiful. And you were lying there and you were next to me. And you were in my bed. And I felt...
What?
I felt happy. I felt happy. But you know how I feel about you anyway, don't you?
Kieran made a pass at me.
What? Kieran what?
A pass. Actually, he made 2. I thought I could handle it, but he tried it on again, and I didn't want to say anything because you're mate and he's passing through, but I don't want to be any secrets between us.
He made a pass at you? No, Shell, I can't believe this. What, did he kiss you?
Yeah, but I pushed him away.
So he kissed you? Okay, what else? What else did he do?
Nothing, I stopped him, it upset me.
I'm gonna kill him.
No, Peter, don't do anything. I just needed to tell you.
Wait till I get my hands on him. He says it's my mate. He comes into my flat and he makes a pass at my girlfriend. What does he think he's playing at?
Peter, just leave it, please.
Okay. At least I know.
Where are you going?
I want to find him.
Peter, please, just leave it. There's something else.
You know, they all seem to be either from teenage girls who think their world's crashing in, or middle-aged women who suspect their husbands of infidelity. There's some really tragic ones here.
You know, you probably teach some of those girls.
I'll definitely teach this one. She signed her name.
Oh, I thought they were all supposed to be anonymous, like worried from Weatherfield or anxious from Ancoats.
Yeah, well, I got one that's wretched from Weatherfield, written in red ink.
Oh, let's have a look.
No. These are not written for your titillation, you know.
Yes, they are. Folk only write those things for one reason, to see them in print. Come on, hand it over.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, no.
Yeah, no, it's tragic, isn't it?
It's more tragic than you think. It's from my mother.
What? Are you sure?
I'd recognise her handwriting anywhere. Listen, it's all about an old-age pensioner who's heartbroken because her boyfriend's left her. I thought she was over, Archie.
At least that's one I haven't got to answer.
Oh, no. You're definitely answering this one.
Deirdre?
But you've got to tell her to get on with her life, or there's plenty more fish in the sea, or something.
But we all know that's not true.
I don't care. She needs telling.
Now mind the paintwork. More to the left, Lester. Oh, do be careful. Mrs. Bishop's very sentimental about this piano. It belonged to her late husband.
Well, Norris, if you were in the way all the time, we wouldn't have to keep banging it, would we?
Oh, my finger.
Norris, will you get out of the way? I suppose this was all the entertainment you had as a kid, weren't it, Norris?
Well, you know, we never had a piano at home. In fact, I didn't learn to play until my salad days. You see, my mother was very keen on the wireless. We are the Ovaltini's little girls.
You're not going to sing this rubbish tonight, are you?
Well, I was toying with a selection of songs from the shows. I'm very au fait with Gilbert and Sullivan.
No, you don't want that stuff. Sing-alongs, that's what you want. Hey, I know a couple of rugby songs that are easy to pick up.
Seeing through you, telling your teeth, has she, eh?
Go away, Tyrone.
No, why don't you go away? Go on, back off to Canada where you belong. You're not wanted round here.
Go on, on to you.
We sell a lot of these.
Yeah, mainly to me.
I think they look dead cute in the adverts, all those chubby bottoms running around.
Yeah, well, they're not so cute in real life. You know, when you have to keep changing them.
$5.99, please.
Yeah. Are you got the Rovers tonight?
I suppose. Naught else to do. I've no baby to lie on my lap and tickle.
Could have.
How do you mean?
Well, Emma and I could do with a night out. Now, if we had a babysitter.
Oh, yeah. Yes, please.
Are you serious?
I'd love to, yes.
Great, about 7-ish.
Yeah, number 7, isn't it?
That's it. Brilliant. See you later. Hiya.
Hiya. I'm having Curly's baby.
You are?
I'm going to babysit Curly's baby. Isn't that exciting?
Oh, yeah, great. I told Peter.
Told him what?
About Kieran.
Good for you. And have you told him that Kieran threatened to put the blame on you?
Oh, no, I didn't have a chance. He was so angry, Sunita. You should have seen him. I've never seen him like that before. It was frightening.
Say you're up then. Where have you been?
Just went for a walk. Something to eat. Where's Shelley?
gone to work.
Everything okay?
No, everything's not okay. Shell told me what happened.
She told you?
Yeah. What do you expect? Of course she told me.
Oh, and doesn't the body?
Oh, yeah. It really bothers me, yeah.
It bothered me too.
What are you talking about?
I told her last night I was flattered. But I wouldn't do that on you.
What?
She didn't tell you I responded, did she? She tried to kiss me, I pushed her away. She tried to kiss me again, telling me it was all a bit of fun. I couldn't do that to you. Don't get me wrong. She's a good-looking girl. I was on a plate. But, no. I can't believe she told you.
Get all pennies from me. Weren't even born before demonetisation.
I don't know. Still got a few in his hand.
Oh, you said a night out.
This is a night out.
Oh, and there's me picturing an intimate table for two somewhere.
I thought you'd like a party.
Well, you thought wrong. Anyway, we're here now, so we might as well climb in with drink. Might make notice his piano played a bit more bearable.
I did suggest that they had it tuned after they moved it, but I rather think they hadn't bothered.
All right.
I think you're right.
So what are you saying? You don't like the outfit?
It's not a question of liking or disliking. I'm just commenting. It's rather grand.
See, I've watched Dickens, me, and they're all topped up like this.
Not the publicans. Mill owners, bankers, yes, but the original landlord here, well, he wouldn't have had that sort of money.
You're nitpicking, just like you did in the reenactment.
Well, I have done some research at Newton and Ridley's archives, if you'd care to listen.
Right, I don't...
No, I'm all ears.
Well, the first landlord here was one Jim Corbisley. He's a retired grocer from Salford. Now, in those days, there would have been sawdust on the floor to make it easier to clear up the vomit and the spit.
Yeah.
Now, there wasn't a bath installed here until 1910. The Corbisleys used to charge the neighbours 1 penny to use the facilities.
Well, that's fascinating. Now, you'll have to excuse me. I've got a life to live.
Right, you mustn't assume that everyone's as interested in the past as you are.
This isn't the past, Haley. This is a nonsense.
What about pack up your trouble?
Pack up your troubles as your own kid bag and smile, smile, smile. Wild and Lucifer.
She doesn't look that wretched now.
Oh, you wait. She'll be crying into a drink come closing time. I'm just going for a line.
All right. 200 calories a mouthful, Haley.
Pack up your troubles and your own.
Oh my God, sir!
Yeah, well, I only need one.
Would you expect to be then?
Oh, don't say, you should say you're in bed, don't you? Okay, I told you the truth when he said about you on the ladies' lap ball.
What? What does it say?
Buy us a drink, and I'll tell you.
So, where's Maria?
Oh, she's stuck at home. She won't come out because she don't want to see Nick Tilsley.
Can't you tell she hates him?
She doesn't hate him, she loves him. That's the problem.
Oh, you heard that lot over there? It's like something out of Cocoon. Be handing bingo cards out later.
Don't patronise me, Gran.
I'm not, but I've been standing outside her flat like Mum's sick puppet.
This isn't just some crush. I know when I love someone.
Well, you said you loved Leanne. Look how that ended.
Maria is nothing like Leanne.
Nick, she's a young girl. You're a wonderful catch. I know what young girls are like around here. They'll do anything for a meal ticket.
Not everyone's like you, Gran.
What's that supposed to mean? Thank you.
Oh, forget it. Look, I've had enough of it in here. I'll see you later.
Hey, watch it, will you? Sorry, Les.
All right, hey. You just watch where you're going.
Oh, why the long face? What's up? Is that Maria seen through you, no?
We've not seen Ali for 2 years, you know.
Lassie from
You back off what you did to her. I ought to smash your face in, Tilsley.
Les, just leave it. It's not worth it, love. Come on, I'll get your pants.
Though she dresses in clogs and shawl, she's the prettiest of them all. None could be fairer or rarer than Sarah, my lassie from Lancashire. Mum. It was mine and Archie's song. He sang it to me once in the graveyard at Jordan Cum Hardy.
Hey, come on, what are we having next?
Oh, I can do Come Into the Garden
No.
more.
Oh, how about that Gracie Fields? Sing as we go.
I suppose you've got a pocket full of old pennies and all.
You what? I just want to see Shelley, Fred.
Fred, I'm going to take 5 minutes. Come through to the back, Peter.
Maria? Maria, I know you're up there. It's all right, I'm going. You've won. I'm going back to Canada and you're never going to have to speak to me again. And I know that's what you want. Maria, I need you to know I am never going to stop thinking about you. Yeah. Listen, I didn't mean to hurt you. You've got to believe me. I didn't tell you about Rachel because after I met you, she just doesn't seem important anymore. I know I've ruined everything. But I didn't come back here to fall in love. I just couldn't help myself. Maria, you're so beautiful. You're the most amazing person I've met in my entire life. Please. Please, we can't leave it like this. I love you.
I love you too. I love you so much.
I thought you'd been in earlier. I've not seen you all day.
Been busy.
Oh,
Yeah, I've been thinking.
what about?
I spoke to Kieran,
I see.
and he told me a very different story than that one you told me.
Let's see. He told you that I'd made a pass at him, did he?
So it is true.
No! No, it's not true. That's what he said he'd say if I told you.
And you went and told me that you'd never be unfaithful, and me like an idiot, I went and believed you.
What? And you believe him over me?
He would not lie to me.
And I would? Is that what you've got me down as, some lying, deceitful slut? Oh, right. Yeah, you caught me out. If Kieran says it's true, it must be. Why should I deny it? Yeah, I've had them all. Steve McDonald, Mike Baldwin, they queue up to pull me in this pub. How dare you, Peter?
Have you seen how many pennies are in that till? I say, have you seen how many?
Well, you agreed it'd be a good idea.
How were I to know folk were hoarding them all these years? Look at that lad there. He's got piles of them.
Betty, can I have another 2 pints, love? You'll have to wait your turn.
Hey, I were here first.
Oh, we are. Well, come here then and give us a snob.
You, get off.
Come on. An older woman could show you a few tricks. I could teach you stuff you'll never learn at school.
Hey, that is my son that you're molesting. Go and molest one of his mates.
Oh, I don't fancy any of his mates.
All I'm saying, right, is perhaps you should show as much interest in the present as you do in the past.
Well, I don't see the problem. I'm very interested in the present.
All right, then. What's the name of Curly and Emma's baby?
Babe. Oh, yeah, no, I do know this. Wait a minute.
Excuse me. Hello.
Right, we're going.
Oh, come on, I've got a couple of pennies left, and Sunita's looking after Ben.
No, man, I've been on my feet since 7. I'm exhausted. Look, when he said we were going out, I thought I could muster up enough energy to go for a meal, but I don't want to stand here listening to you munching crisps or Norris Cole's piano playing any longer than I have to.
Oh, come on, then.
Oh, he was a lovely king, King George. Ah, bless him.
So that was the Queen's father?
Yeah, that's right, love.
I'm facing ruin and you're getting all sentimental. You'll be getting your photo album out next and showing us photos of street parties.
I thought this was supposed to be a party. I mean, we've got into the spirit of thing. We've made a bit of an effort, but you've been on all night, on and on and on about pennies. Scrooge.
Apparently, Les Battisby's been selling them to folk for 50p each.
50p? 50p?
Get that 10 bob in old money, love.
Well, we've got hundreds of the damn things tonight. Are you telling me I'm going down and Les Battersby's quits in? Where is he?
Oh, come on. Do you really believe that I'd make a pass at Kieran or anyone?
Well, I never thought Jessica would cheat on me.
I'm not Jessica. I'm me. And I would never cheat on you, Peter.
You're saying one thing, he said another thing, and he's my best mate.
And I'm your lover. When we're in bed together, I don't know about you, but when you've got your arms around me and you're kissing me, I don't lie there thinking about someone else. I love you, Peter. I would never, never go after anyone else.
I've heard all this stuff before.
But not from me. I'm sorry your wife was unfaithful, I really am, but please, you've got to trust me on this one. Peter, look at me. Please believe me. You really don't believe me, do you? You don't believe in what we've got together, do you?
Kieran wouldn't lie to me.
Then have a relationship with him, then. He made a pass at me, Peter. I told him I wasn't interested, but he took no notice. And he grabbed me, and he kissed me. And all I wanted was you to love me enough to believe me, but you don't. So go on, get out.
You what?
I said, get out now.
I'm not going anywhere. Because there's things that I want to say. And there's a lot of questions that I want to ask.
You haven't got the right to ask me any questions.
This! What? Is this right, what I've been hearing about you selling pennies?
No law against it, is there?
Where do you get them all?
Beverly give them us.
No, I gave them to Kirk, and then only because I thought he was a collector.
Have you seen my tail? I said, have you seen my tail? It's like King Richard's ransom.
Well, actually, King Richard's ransom was in gold.
Oh, boy!
Well, these coins are mostly made of copper.
Thank you for the history lesson.
Well, not entirely worthless.
50p he's been flogged.
What did you say?
Well, these coins all seem to be of 1950.
Well, they were a 21st birthday present from my father. It was his attempt at humour. I'd been asking for more housekeeping money, so he gave me a jar full of pennies.
Oh, well, shrewd man. See, there weren't that many minted that year, and, well, they'll be worth considerably more than a penny now.
How much more?
Well, £10.
£10?
Well, around that mark.
And I've got a till full of them. Ooh.
Yes, and by the sound of it, Emily's been cheated out of them.
Oh, well, they were just stuck up in the attic, and everyone's having a good time.
Spoken like a true Christian. Oh, bless her. I think I'll go and count.
Nevertheless, at times like this, the community look to their leaders for guidance. Roy, am I right in saying that publicans were regarded with some respect in those days?
Yes.
Quite right and all.
So what about it then, Fred? Instead of lining your own pocket, what about doing something to the benefit of the community, like donating all the money to a local charity?
The Friends of Weatherfield Hospital, perhaps.
Yes.
Oh, well, all right. I suppose it's not every year a pub reaches 100 years old. Well, go on, then.
You see, Haley, sometimes it does pay to have an interest in the past.
Yes, right.
And what did you hope? I mean, did you really think that he wasn't going to tell me? Tell me, did you?
I'm telling you the truth. I'm not going over and over it again.
And you try and blame everything on me, I've seen the way that you look at them blogs out there. Just a matter of time, wasn't it?
Till what? Eh? Are you so insecure? Don't you realise how much I love you, Peter? You're everything to me, everything. Don't you realise how much you mean to me?
Then why? And why, Kieran?
You're not listening to a word I'm saying, are you? I thought you and me were it. Forever. I've been so stupid. I trusted you, Peter. And you have never, ever trusted me. Have you? Well, have you? Right. That's it, I'm moving out. And don't try and stop me. You're not going to even try, are you? You're just going to stand there and let me walk out your life, aren't you? Oh, God.
Gina manage here?
Well, I don't think we can. Look, you see, we're rushed off our feet. Whatever's the matter, Dad?
I need to go home. I don't want any fuss.
Yes, well, you go, my love. We can manage. I'll tell Fred you're a bit off colour, shall I?
Thank you.
All right, my dear.
Right, everybody, the Rovers return!
You know, I was going to come and stay with you in Canada.
Yeah.
Can I still come?
Yeah.
You see, I've listened to what everyone's been saying about how you were just using me. I've listened, and inside I've just been going, no, I don't care. I love him. I love you, Nick. And I want us to be together forever.